Guys, this is Moosterman here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another attack strategy, Mass Dragon video, in that it's an air attack. And I just want to say I am really fond of it, so that's why I'm doing these first. So I've already done a video over this, but it was only one attack long, and I've realized that you guys would probably rather see the 3 attacks. So here it is. Also, before this video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Down below, like I said, there's the Mass Dragon video. There's always a previous video and a random video if you want to go check out some of my older content. And oh, also, can you follow me on Twitter? That's down in the description below. Made it really easy for all you guys. Everything's down in the description. All you have to do is go down there, click on it, press follow. Can we go for 20 likes on this video? That would help me out tremendously. And let's go ahead and get started. So now we're in here. Oh, as you guys can see too, I'm in Warriors, which is the same clan as Nick at Night. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but you know, that's pretty cool how that is, and I'm pretty excited to be in his clan. So now we're going to go over to the attack log, and I know you guys like to see some fails on my part, so I don't ever really no-star with Ballionion. It's very rare for me to do so. So I'm going to come over here, and this is the closest to a fail I ever really get, and by fail I mean I don't really get that much loot. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. I start with 2 minions on the left, 2 on the right, and try to take out some surrounding structures so my minions don't go out there when the actual raid goes and, you know, starts. So I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit. And now I drop all my balloons. So as you can see, I think I'm rocking like 48 balloons and 40 minions. That might be, I think that's way off. I'll go back and look when we do the next attack. But those are the compositions I really like to use. Sometimes I like to use 2 healing, 2 rage, and 1 freeze. Or I use 1 freeze, 2 rage. Yeah, okay. 1 healing, 2 rage, and 2 freeze. So that's what I normally like to do. I also like to have the Archer Queen because she cleans up quite a bit. And then the minions. So for this first video, I'm just going to be showing you guys exactly how to do this strategy. So you're going to want to find a side of the base that you're going to want to attack. And you're going to want to spam your balloons down like this. Be careful so they don't all target one defense. Later in another attack I'll be showing you that, and it kind of sucks when that happens, but sometimes it works out. So I'm going to press play. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. Then I drop all my minions down behind that. So now you really want to wait and try to get these rages in as late as possible, or like I did here, when they're right by an air defense and wizard tower, you want to take those 2 combos out because obviously they're going to take your balloons out fast. So as you can see, group 1, 2, and 3, the 2 outer groups are going to be taken out pretty quickly because they are just like loners. There's only like 4 or 5 in that group, and mainly all of them are in the middle. So I'm going to start this. The minions are just sweeping through, trying to take care of everything. Clan Castle troops are really deadly, but since you have minions, it really doesn't make sense to bring a lightning spell. Trust me, I used to do it, and it just ended up being a waste most of the time. So now I'll just go ahead and press play and get this going. So all those air traps come out, and you know they can be quite deadly, and that's when I put that first healing down to try to heal those up because I knew that splash damage was coming. So now they're just going through the middle, and this is where the minions start taking most of the battle. I like to heal these once again because I want them to last as long as possible. And I dropped that freeze because I knew that Expo would take out a lot of my minions. So that's going to go. And as you can see, I'm just going to let the raid play out because there's nothing else I can do besides drop my Barb King and my Clan Castle, which isn't going to help. I get that 1 star, and now I drop my Clan Castle and my Barb King. And as you can see, most of the loot is still there. So that's the sucky thing about that. At least I got that 1 star. You know, just for winning up here in Masters, you get 100,000 each. My Barb King and Clan Castle isn't going to really do anything other than take out that Expo. And that is my so-called fail. I still got quite a bit of loot though, so you know what? It was not that bad. Coming over to our second attack here, I'm going to, by the way, this is a really, really good strategy to just go up in trophies and get a lot of loot, because it's relatively cheap. It's not that cheap, but it's relatively cheap to the other solutions such as Master Drag, Go Wipe, and Go Wee Wee. So I'm sorry about that. It's 32 balloons and 40 minions. That's what I normally use. So here's a little better attack, and this is still using the same spells as last time. As you can see, I go up against Infernos this time. It's not just a Town Hall 9. And I'm pretty sure this is the attack where they all start grouping up, but it is going to work out for me. So as always, I drop all those minions, or all those balloons down and spam them. The minions come in behind. I didn't mean to do that. My one finger was working and the other one wasn't, apparently. So there's the minions come down. Then I dropped those rage spells early. I really was scared at this point. And I take out those Inferno Towers with the freeze. So they're going to come in and take out both Inferno Towers. So that's going to work out really well for me. So now since I have the healing, this big group is okay. But you really, really, really don't want big groups, because 2 balloons can take out and maxed out air defense with their hits. It's really not, they do a crap ton of damage. So there is that. These raids are really fast usually. If you bring the healing spells, they last a little longer. If you bring an extra rage or 2 freeze, they are shorter, but you know, sometimes it works out. It just depends on how you like to do it. So this is basically the end of that. I probably could have 3-starred if I would have had both my heroes, but oh well. I dropped my Clay Castle down, and I'm going to drop my King, and like I said, they're not really going to do much because, you know, they don't have that much backup. King's going to come over here, make it through this wall, start getting hit, and I think I end the battle after that. So yeah, right there, there's the end of the battle, and that's how that went. So now we're on to my third and final raid. This is against another Town Hall 10. A lot of loot available. That's what I usually like to look for, because most of the time I know I can at least 1-star them. It's pretty easy with Ballionion. So I dropped 2 balloons to try to take out the air defense. Unfortunately, those little skeleton traps come out. So there's just a teeny tiny bit of health left. So I have to waste 3 minions taking out that air trap and the air defense, but I think it was worth it. So now that that's out of the way, once again, I'm just going to spam. I spammed the top right there, and unfortunately you're going to see a crap ton of traps come out. This is another raid where they all go towards the middle, which I probably should have just put them down all in the middle, because all those air defenses and those archer towers are right there. So now I'm spamming down, and I know those 2 groups on the right are just going to be decimated by those multi-targeting Inferno Towers. I just say rest in peace to those balloons. And now I am getting nervous. I think, hey, maybe this is going to be the fail of the video. But I drop this rage spell down, and these balloons are going to go ham, taking out all these air defenses. Pretty soon I drop another rage on accident. That was actually an accidental rage. And this is when the 2 freeze spells come in handy. I'm going to freeze both Infernos. Unfortunately, they're not going to go for that. And unfortunately, I accidentally dropped a healing spell in there. As you can see, the big clump of spell mess in there. So there's a lot of loot available. But luckily, my minions went clutch and took out that Inferno Tower, so they're not going to have a problem with that. They're all raged and being healed, so they're going to take out the Town Hall, as you can see there. My balloons are going to do the best they can, but with no more spells, they're pretty much useless. I get quite a bit of loot as I'm coming down through here. I probably couldn't have 3-starred this even if I had both my heroes, because of those expos are just going to, you know, take out everything. I'm not even sure if I drop my King down. I might. Yeah, I do. Over on this right edge, I'm going to take out that mine, and that's it for this raid. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you guys learn how to Ballionion, and I hope you can get high up in trophies with this now. As always, I know I said this at the beginning, but make sure to like and subscribe. Can we go for 20 likes? Follow me on Twitter, and I think that's about it. I'll see you guys later.